Hello everyone, welcome to the first edition of our news channel. We're going to be providing in-depth and topical insight on certain things that are happening in the world right now. Right now there's no better time to start with this very controversial topic that's happening today. Talking about none other than the fact that today the Miss America has disavowed the swimsuit competition from their competition. There is also talk of getting rid of the evening gown dress part of the competition. So, Miss America, which is a beauty pageant, is thinking about getting rid of the beauty from beauty pageant. Okay, that's very interesting news. But I have a huge question to the audience, to everyone out there, to the people at Miss America. Then what the fuck are you judging them on? It's a beauty contest. How the fuck do you take the beauty out of beauty contest? I understand you want to update it for a new generation, the whole Me Too movement and everything. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. But what the hell is this competition is? Are we going to turn it to the Miss Congeniality contest? Because I think we already have that. Oh wait, isn't that just a movie with Sandra Bullock? Anyway, what the fuck is the point of the contest then? I don't get it. What if you're not going to be judging the beauty of your competitors? Then what are you going to be judging? Anyway, with that said, we have heard some breaking news right here on this channel that several other competitions are being changed as we speak. So right now is the perfect time for our new show, because we get to speak about the changes in the world in a very topical way. So with that being said, I'm going to pitch it to Earl, and he's going to tell us all about the changes that are happening right now, because we need to be on top of this stuff. Earl, tell us about the changes that are going on. Why, thank you for that intro, Daniel. Alright, on the heels of this groundbreaking news, we have other news to go along with it. Here's a list of contests you no longer have to do what said contest is supposed to be about. Okay. You no longer have to cook for Iron Chef. You no longer have to be in a car to be in the Daytona 500. You no longer have to be on the field to play baseball. I want to see how that one works out. You no longer have to know how to shoot an arrow to get a gold in archery. Woohoo! That's going to be something I want to see. Whew. This news is a little too hot for me. Had to unbutton the top button. A little hot under the collar, if you will. Okay, and we are going to go through some more stuff. You no longer have to know how to fish for bass to be grand champion in bass fishing. Holy cow, I can't wait to win that medal now. Alright, we have a couple more. Don't worry, we have a couple more. You no longer have to know how to hit a golf ball to become the PGA champion. You no longer have to do a slam dunk to win the slam dunk contest. And this is personally my favorite. You no longer have to lift weights to win a weightlifting competition. Woohoo! I can't wait for that one, baby. Look at these guns. Alright, actually I have a... Oh wait, hold on. Okay. My manager told me to hold on a second. We're getting a note right now. Alright, thank you. Alright, breaking news. You no longer have to be good at anything. If you want an award, just write into this number, which we will be providing at the end of the broadcast. Actually, no, we'll be putting it in the description below. to win a medal in anything you want. Just write to that number, tell them what you want to be the best at. We'll fill out a generic, very generic certificate and say you were the best in that. That way everyone can be happy. We don't have to be offensive to anyone. The world can pat itself on the back and we can move on with the rest of our lives, and we can be totally complacent and we won't have to be worried about offending anyone. This is absolutely shocking and breaking news. I'm flabbergasted. I have nothing else to say. So we're gonna throw it back to Daniel and let him elaborate on this breaking news. Daniel, back to you. Thanks, Earl. Earl is one hell of a guy. You can tell he's not the main anchor because he doesn't have to read. He gets to read from a script. I get to read from a teleprompter.
You fucking dick.
Thanks. Anyway, with that being said, don't think we're against the move away from the competition portion of Miss America. I get it. You want to be upgraded for the new world. And we have some suggestions here. Don't think we came empty-handed. No. See, we brainstormed with some ideas to help pick a Miss America. Because I understand that they're looking for more well-rounded women to represent the United States. And we're not sexist here. We completely agree with you. But since you're taking away two major competitions, I believe you kind of have to update it with some major new competition and new categories. So here we are. We're going to give you some of our thoughts and some of the categories we believe should be used to judge Miss America from now on. And with these ideas, we're going to pitch it over to Langdon. Langdon, take it away. Thank you very much, Daniel, for that stirring intro. Yeah, we sat down here and we came up with some ideas of our own for some competitions to take place of the two popular ones that are going to be missing, being the swimsuit and the ballroom gown contest. So here's some competitions that we think should be thrown into Miss America contest. So the first one is going to be a art contest, whether you can draw, sculpt, paint, make something, just be an artist. I think that'd be really cool, and it would show off the diversity of these women and their ability to show that they're more than just eye candy. Another one that's on the list is going to be math. I don't care, geometry, trigonometry, basic math, whatever type of math. Do a math contest. Once again, showing off these and not these. Alright, that's one. That's another one. Another one, stand up. A girl's got to have a sense of humor. A well-rounded girl has to have a sense of humor. Make them do stand up. Stand in front of a crowd, judging them not for how they look, but how funny they are, showing off their personality. See, people, we're thinking. Another one would be skateboarding, physicality, and not in how they look, but how coordinated they are. You know, see if they can skate or rollerblade, one of the two, it doesn't matter. And this, Justin, I believe you get extra points if you can do it in a dress. Doesn't matter what type of dress. Long dress still preferred. The lower it goes down to your kneecaps, the better. No short skirts, babies. We're not looking at your legs. Remember, we're judging you on your ability alone. Another one would be a driving course. How better to debunk the myth that women can't drive than to have them going through an obstacle course in a monster truck? Come on, the entertainment writes itself for this one. We have a couple of more though. All right. The next two are going to be showing off the mind. That's what you guys want with the Me Too movement. So number one is going to be video games. What's hotter in the world right now than playing video games? We don't care what type of video games. And we can even have competition. Holy cow, nothing would be better than watching two girls battle the shit out of each other playing Super Smash Brothers, or any Smash Brothers for that matter. I think we got this one. The next one is going to be the ultimate test of a woman's intelligence. And I'm talking about taxes, baby. The event is going to be doing taxes and who can get the person the best return. And you automatically get disqualified if I get audited. Ah, that's hot. Now, for those of you who know this channel and know Daniel, this next competition is going to be near and dear to his heart. This competition is going to be none other than movie reviewing. That's right. We'll have all the contestants watch the same movie alone. Once they're done, they will be put in a room by themselves and given a video camera, and they have to shoot the review. The one who wins for the one who either can be the most articulate, the most convincing with their review, the closest score to what the judges have, and the one who can back up their rating with what they say wins that competition. What do you think, Daniel? A movie reviewer? You give me a girl who can movie review. That's a little bit too much than I needed to know. Anyway, we have one more. And we're not going for the regular competitions. We're not going for the cheap ones. No cooking, no cleaning, none of that stuff. No laundry doing. We are dead serious here with the competitions we want these girls to do, since we're getting rid of the sexist ones. So one more, and we have we have this, of course, everyone's favorite, the sports competitions. Not only will we have skateboarding, but we will have hand-eye coordination tests. We haven't figured out which events we choose yet, but that's what we're going for. So that's pretty much it, girls. I think we got a really well-rounded group of competitions here. We have the challenge the body, the mind, judging your integrity, judging how well your verbal skills are. That sounds pretty much on the ball for me. Now back to you, Daniel, and yeah, let's go back. Now I like a lot of those ideas. Thanks, Langdon, for shooting those ideas to our fans out there. You can tell Langdon is not the main news goer because he's not wearing a blazer.
You asshole!
Yes, thank you very much for that comment. So, we've discussed the issue. We've told you what's going to happen. Apparently now everyone can get a reward for whatever we want, and no one has to be offended. And I think we've made progress here in the year 2018. And if you want to have a competition for Miss America, Langdon just gave us a lot of good ideas. And I want to see some of those ideas implemented, United States. But now we go to our final thoughts. And my final thought is kind of not being sexist. This is purely comedic, and but kind of vital to the world today. I have no problems with getting rid of the swimsuit competition. even though it kind of doesn't make sense in a beauty pageant, just change the whole thing around. I don't mind the Me Too movement. Good for you. But at the same time, you have to understand what you're doing. Much like it may seem absurd when we said you can make a competition for whatever you want, who's to say that people won't get offended by your changes? In this politically correct world, I think we're being a little bit too PC. We're being a little bit too afraid, and it's really hurting us as human beings. Listen, I'm going to support this Miss America contest for what it is now. Not that I've ever watched it before, nor will I ever watch it again. But if you're going to really promote change in it, I don't want to see people like this, or people like this, or people like this. I think if you really want a Miss American pageant, we need to see change, and you want change, well, then we need to have people like this, people like this, and maybe, just maybe, if you want to really fight for equality, someone like this. We need to understand what we're doing. And like I said, moving the beauty out of a beauty competition doesn't really make any sense. It just doesn't. It's just mind-baffling that we're actually going through the trouble of trying to do that. But this is the world we live in, and we have to deal with the absurdities. I will say this, fine, take the swimsuit, take the ballrooms out of, well, the ball gown outfits out of Miss America. But I don't want to see any more Mr. Universe Mr. Universe pose downs. I don't want to see any Mr. America pose downs and wearing swimsuits, and they have to wear a hell of a lot than you women. At least you get to cover your nipples. We don't. I don't want to see, if you really want to get this down the middle, I want it away from everything. I don't want to see a swimsuit competition in Mr. America. I don't want to see a pose down. I don't want to see anyone in a pair of Speedos. And if you're not doing that, you're not affecting change. You're affecting yourself. You know, you're being a hypocrite, and you're not being, you're being the exact opposite of what a feminist is. The real definition of a feminist is someone who fights for equality. If you're going to sit there and tell me that you don't want a woman prancing around in a bikini, you damn well better not sit there and say you want to see a man oiled up coming out on a speedway with Speedos on a runway. You want equality? You better ask for it across the board, not just for your gender. And that's what I have to say for today's topic. Hopefully we have more light-hearted stuff in store for you guys. What did you think of this video? Who knows how this is gonna run the gambit. Like, comment down below, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time with another hopefully insightful and hopefully one that doesn't detour too much video about whatever topic we feel is important. So with that, let's play it on home. Oh, we don't have music yet. Anyway, bye!